Detroit. It's Lee Should Be from the Morning Rollout on 105.1 The Bounce. And today we are back with another Detroit Culture Shifters. Because one thing about the 313 is we do be shifting the culture within our city and across the globe. Let's be for real. And this man has definitely done so, and just a little bit more. We got With Love Harlow in the building. Good morning. How you doing?
What up, though?
What up, though? It's been a very, very long time of me trying to figure out how I was going to get you on this show.
Really?
Because not only did I nominate you just as a personal nomination, but my friends from Big Pink also nominate you as well.
Wow. Shout out to those guys.
So first, I just want to get to know who you are. So who is Harlow? Like, who are you? What do you do, just for people who are living under a rock?
Well, oh man, such a crazy question. But I mean, I'm a husband, I'm a brother, I'm a son. I do art of all kinds. So music, graphic design, videography, pretty much everything that doesn't get you paid at first. And then you just kind of hope and spray.
That's so real. But I also want to point out that I love that she said husband first. I know that's right. That's a good man, Savannah.
I got married in August last year.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
He said, let me put that first, just so that wifey can hear.
You got to,
I know that's right.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about being a multi-genre and multi-disciplinary artist, I feel like this might be hard, but which one speaks to your soul the most out of all of them?
Man, I honestly love design the most, but also music is also like sound design. Right. There's I guess design is just such a broad term.
So just designing the curation
Designing,
of it.
I just like everything matching. It bothers me if it doesn't.
No, I get it.
Half the time you see or you hear a song or you see a cover art and it just doesn't even match. It doesn't make sense. But I guess the best part about it is making everything kind of match.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're very hands-on with everything. Like when it's a graphic that comes out, it's you doing that for your events and for your music, right?
Exactly.
I know that's right. And I know that you just said that it's a little bit too much of a hassle. Do you feel like you've gotten to a point where you're ready to kind of take your hands off the reins a little bit and delegate? Or are you still holding on to your baby a little close?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always back and forth because obviously everything goes through me right now.
Right.
But I've been essentially building 4 companies at once. And then I'm trying to create the roles as I go.
Right.
So that way at some point, the bigger I get, I can just plop someone into what I would do that day.
Right.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, what are those 4 companies that you are currently building?
Well, 2 is a long-term thing, but right now, yeah, exactly. So right now, it's With Love Harlow is a artist, is a CMO, chief suite, every single role ever. So I can always talk about that. CEO. The other company that basically I'm building is House of Harlow, which is essentially this bigger highlighting event thing that I do around Detroit areas. And essentially I kind of have that run by the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, having them vote on where, what time, what the theme is, and kind of just facilitating that and then trying to make it happen. Trying my hardest to make it happen.
That's what brought me to your attention, or that's what brought my attention to you. And I thought that it was such a clever and a very, very unique way of presenting an event, because I think that a lot of people, when they're creating anything, they forget the idea of exclusivity. They forget the idea of having people walk the path with you. So I feel like the fact that you have people putting their input on the event, it makes them feel a part of it. Is that the goal, or was that just something that fell onto your lap and you were like, this is what I'm going to do?
100% that's the goal. I just know, I've been in the music world for almost a decade. My 10-year anniversary is going to be in April.
Yes, happy 10-year.
Everything I've seen is just, it doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense in the music industry. So I kind of took the last 3 years to just stack up a bunch of music, which probably a lot of people don't know about, and then also kind of go with a game plan of like stepping out and then just literally kind of what I say online every time. I'm just like earning one fan at a time. Yeah. Basically.
I feel like a lot of what you also do is just very intentional. I believe it's in your Instagram bio where you said that you create from instinct, experience, and emotion. Yeah. And I feel like that all encompasses in what you're doing, because not only are you giving the experience and the energy within House of Harlow, but also just the idea of like it's just coming from you, but it's also coming from the people.
100%.
It makes it feel like Detroit is with you. And does that feel like that when you're creating these experiences?
It's kind of insane because it really does feel like that. And I don't know. I've been reflecting a lot. My birthday was literally Saturday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks. I just turned 35. Yeah. Crazy. Damn. But yeah, I've been reflecting a lot. I just feel like even as like an artist or even a small business owner, why wouldn't I listen to the people that are going to support and fuel whatever idea I have? Right. Right? So a lot of the times, like when I talk to other creators or business owners, when they're asking me for input, I'm like, why don't you just ask your fans?
For real.
Like those are the people that are, you know, supporting you directly. Right. You know, obviously it's still your art, but like I personally think that the fans should have a say every time. Right. So like, why would I, you know, play late night when majority of my fans don't want to stay out till 4? Right. You know what I mean? And then that kind of mindset changed a lot, especially around Detroit. I could see it happening more and more.
Just the fact that you think like that and that it's not a common thing is very interesting, because you would think that you would be catering to your audience and your fans, so why not bring them a part of that? So that's why I feel like you're doing so well, not only with House of Harlow, but just at all of the entities that you're creating, is because you're so community focused. It's not just about you. It's about all of you winning at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Yeah. And from like the House of Harlow stuff, basically my marketing plan was to treat myself like a Costco sample, right? So like a lot of my fan base isn't in Detroit, which is weird. A lot of my fan base is in like Germany, South Africa.
Not worldwide with it.
Yeah, usually for the music world. But like Detroit-wise, because I didn't play here like ever, rarely, I didn't have too many supporters from here. But then I was like, I'm from the city. I know how it works. Like you kind of have to earn it, and like you have to give back. Like I think people can tell if you're like just taking. Yeah. Really fast.
For sure.
Right? So like what I wanted to do was just play out for free, treat myself like a Costco sample, and I kept saying it for like a whole year. I was like, okay, I'm playing for free to earn your support for like ticketed shows in the future, but I'm still going to do some free stuff. It's just you don't know who I am, so why would you support me?
Correct. So you're giving them a reason to want to
before
they have to put their money into it. And I think
and I'll eat the cost every time because I'm building a legacy brand. I'm not. Right. Yeah.
And I love that you're thinking legacy wise. And I loved the example of Costco sample. I've never heard someone explain it like that, but I feel like everyone would understand that just from that analogy. Yeah.
Like why would you go, like most people go out Friday, Saturdays to a place already, right? So like the only differentiating thing is like the artist that's playing. Right. But some places are always packed every time. I wanted to make sure that like if I'm playing, all these people are coming because I'm playing. Right. And that way I can walk up to different locations in Detroit and be like, hey, I have so many different like eyes. Right. That could see whatever business or wherever I'm at.
Let me create.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like you're probably going to have the answer that I'm thinking in my head. But throughout your journey so far, what has been that moment that was like, okay, this is why I do this. This was it.
Honestly, I think it happened a few times. Okay. But I think the biggest time was when I like pulled up to Belle Isle in like 24-hour notice. I like dropped the location. I think like over 1,200 people pulled up.
Sheesh.
The video, all the receipts are there. So like, it's like in and out. People are like, I remember looking up because everyone voted for me to open as well. So
That's
like,
amazing.
I played a 3-hour set, and the first hour I was like more future beats and like just vibes. Right. And then I did it during sunset hours. It was like 6:45 to 9:45. And then people started pulling up at like 6:45. And then by like 7:15, there was just like hundreds of blankets and
it's
people
not like
just
Belle
chilling.
Isle's that small. Like that's a big.
Yeah, it was nuts. I don't know. I bike there all the time. I walk there. I mean, I've seen it change a ton.
Right.
I just never seen anything like this.
I feel like also growing up here and being able to like do it here was so much more rewarding than you probably realized until that moment.
Yeah, I don't want to move. I really don't want to move to LA. I don't want to move to New York. I put my head down for like almost a decade to learn pretty much all the music label side, music business side, because usually what happens is the saddest thing is that like a lot of Detroiters get plucked out of here and they go to a major city and they're really good at making art, but then they get screwed over by these like different labels and they're just like, they basically squeeze the juice out of our artists
until there's nothing left.
Yeah. But there's also, I can see why a lot of people move, 100%. I'm just trying to find another way so I don't have to, you know? So like even, you know, treating myself like a Costco sample is like, I don't see a lot of people just kind of like talking to their fans. Yeah. Exactly. Because they feel cringe or whatever. I don't know why, but I don't really put that much energy into understanding why.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the conversation recently, especially around Detroit, is the fact that we just want Detroit to be like those bigger cities, like New York and LA. So how are we supposed to get there if we're not starting to put the grassroots of like keeping our artists here, making events that feel like Detroit, where no one else could produce this? We know that.
Yeah.
So why not produce it where it's gonna make sense? So
I mean, yeah, exactly.
So throughout this, I can obviously understand that there's probably been ups and downs. What has been one challenge that you're thinking like, okay, I could have handled that a little bit better, and other people probably wouldn't have even thought that would have come up as a challenge?
In regard to like
anything, whether it's music, House of Harlow.
I mean, there's two that kind of float to the top. Working with different artists, if they're not taking it super serious, they don't understand a lot of the work that goes in, like post just being in the room for like 30 minutes or an hour. So it's like there's like an ego kind of thing and also like a lack of knowledge kind of thing. And I was guilty of that as well. Like I would walk in a room and think like, you know, this is what it's just absolutely not like that. Also running events for the first time, basically all last year, every single time, kind of like I look back and reflect like maybe 2 days later and see like, where could I expand the growth and like not waste time every time. 'Cause like we've gotten it down to about like, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes to set up like a full.
Wow.
Yeah, which is kind of insane. And then also breaking down is if we're like fed, if we have like these little Costco wraps or something, we can get it done in like an hour. Wow. You know?
And you're not doing like a small scale thing. Like, let's be very clear. Like that's a fully operational production that you're setting up in an hour to an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I guess you can.
That's insane. That. No. I need you to hype yourself up, friend. I need you to understand that that's insane.
Yeah, it's just crazy because I was talking to my wife about it. Like, I feel like I give 100% on everything I do. So it takes like what I do takes significantly less time because of how much time I put in before.
Correct.
Like even making music or like mixing or making a cover art, it would take somebody a long time. Like even for editing a 2-hour video, I do it in a day and a half.
Because you've put in the work to understand
Exactly.
what it takes to get there. And I think a lot of people miss that step. I
think a lot of people don't even know. They just kind of consume on the internet and they're just like, oh, wow, he has a lot of content. But like,
how did he get here?
I don't have a big team, you know?
What about, how do you see yourself contributing to the culture? Like, I know that there's probably people telling you how they've made you feel, but how do you feel like you're impacting the culture here?
I mean, I'm Filipino, right? Mm-hmm. I don't see a lot of Asians in Detroit being represented. To me, that's really important. That's why I have like a Filipino flag. My parents are from the Philippines. To me, it's like another alley of representation because Detroit is a melting pot of a lot of different culture. And, you know, that's what makes Detroit like such an amazing city.
Right.
There's literally like different pockets of culture everywhere that's super welcoming. I mean, I love it. I mean, I played in Dearborn and I grew up around Dearborn area, going to like all these different grocery stores and whatnot, eating food, learning a little bit of the language. And then the minute that like I played in Dearborn for the first time, a lot of the same people that I would see on a regular basis were like super shocked because they didn't know I was a musician. And so they were kind of like freaking out. And then the whole city, I don't know, there was so many people that came. And it was just beautiful to see. I think, I don't know, it's just, it's crazy.
I love that you're getting so much support.
Yeah.
First of all, I also want to point out the Filipino heritage because something about the great country, y'all got some musical gift down there that I'm trying to snag somehow, some way. What do you think has been the most rewarding part of showing off your culture, and not only showing off your culture, but just, you know, having it ingrained into who you are? Like, what do you think that being Filipino has added to your music or to your business mind?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't really think about it too much until like the past maybe couple years. Like as I'm getting older, like I'm 35 now, I didn't realize how much all of it affected me. You know, growing up, we'd karaoke all the time, we'd dance all the time, and then somewhere along the way, like I feel like a lot of people lose that, and so every time I play, it just feels like a big family reunion. I don't know. It's just really cool.
I was hoping that you said something like that because that's kind of the atmosphere that you're making.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that family reunion feel. I mean, the entire Belle Out situation you were just talking about seems to be like a family reunion that happened.
It was. Anyone that was there like can probably vouch, saying it was the craziest, and it was just spotless. That's what's crazy is that a lot of the cops were like kind of chilling, like around like 8 because they didn't know what was happening.
Right.
And they just wanted to make sure everything wasn't like, you know, damaged or everyone's safe. And then literally as we're packing up, everything was spotless. It looks like nothing happened. We kept it clean, and it was just, I don't know, we didn't have a bar, you know. None of my shows really have a bar unless like the place has a bar, I guess. Right. But I've been trying to, I don't know, I say it all the time. I'm coming for legacy, you know. I'm trying to like highlight different spots that should be highlighted.
I love
and new spots to be welcoming.
I love it. Continuing the legacy.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready for a quick little lightning round?
Let's go. Hold on, let me get this water in me. All right, let's go.
All right. So is it giving studio or live performance? Which one is better for you?
Oh, man.
I started off with a hard one.
This is not a lightning round. This is a turtle round. No one's going to believe me, and I feel like everyone who's going to watch this is never going to believe me, but I'm naturally introverted. Like, literally. And so I would say studio because I get like, I don't know.
I get shy too. Like I'm on the radio and I'm naturally introverted and no one will believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm actually a real shy girl.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, if you kind of just have to talk if you want to grow a business.
Exactly.
It's impossible.
So Detroit summer or winter, but creatively?
Summer.
Obviously.
That's a, yeah.
Favorite place to clear your mind?
Maybe like just like biking around the city.
I like it.
Yeah.
One Detroit artist that we need to know.
Probably Chase Poe.
Okay.
Chase USA. Did I say his government name? Oh no. Chase. For sure Chase.
Period.
I think he's incredible.
Okay. Pansette or Lumpia?
Probably Lumpia.
Period.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Dream collab?
Say it again?
Your dream collab.
Oh,
You can do it music or for
yeah,
House of Harlow.
my brain is just like
you can do both.
splitting in half. I don't know, maybe like Hans Zimmer would be really cool.
Come on now, Lion King.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
Hans Zimmer. Christopher Nolan of like a live experience would be quite cool.
Christopher Nolan would be great. Yeah, we need that, Chris. Call him. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then last one, a song that you wish you made that you didn't.
A song that I wish I made.
Mm-hmm.
Probably "Give Me Love" by Ed Sheeran.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a classic, if you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that song's.
That's a good one.
That hits.
That's a good pick from Ed too. Mine would be "As" by Stevie Wonder.
Good pick as well.
Need that, Stevie. Sorry. Need it real bad. But as we're wrapping up, congratulations on just everything that you're doing. And I can't wait to see how House of Harlow and the other entities that you're creating continue to flourish. But as we want to continue to pass flowers to the next Detroit culture shifter, who is someone who you feel is shifting the culture and making positive change in our city?
I would definitely say like Stoop Lee. I don't know if you know Ade.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's the kindest human. Him and honestly, Gabriel Duran too.
Who's that?
He founded Southwest Fest, and he's also a fellow artist.
Wow.
Voice of an Angel. But
okay,
either those two are just like the top of the on my mind. That's like, oh, they're giving back so much, especially Gabriel. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen and figure out what I have been missing. Clearly.
Insane.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Continue to be great. And you are officially a Detroit culture shifter.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.